I'd like to say hello and welcome to our designer based in Rhode Island. She's a Providence native, Amy Page DeBlasio. Amy, how you doing today?
Good, how are you? I'm happy to be here.
I'm so excited to chat with you. So you just wrapped up Style Week Northeast, and we are going to show some of your pieces from your 2018 collection. Before we showcase some of your stuff, which we're already doing because you made your jacket, let's talk a little bit about how you got into fashion.
My whole life, I've been drawn to the visual arts, whether it was painting or sculpting, drawing. And in elementary school, I had a fabulous art teacher, and she had us experiment with a bunch of different media, and she had us make a wrap skirt. And I remember my mom took me to the fabric store, and my skirt had to be reversible, and I had to use two different fabrics.
That's awesome.
And I fell in love, and I kept begging my mom for a sewing machine, and when I was a junior in high school, she bought me one, and I taught myself how to make jewelry, and I made my own prom dress and all the accessories when I was a senior, and I made in high school, and I made my date's tie and handkerchief, and it took off from there. I found my niche in apparel.
So this is really something that you've kind of always wanted to do, you've always been interested in, and now you've really taken it to the next level. Did you study fashion? Did you study design? Did you study textiles? Was this something that really was just born in you, innate in you, and did you study it?
Yeah, I knew, my mom says she always knew since I was a child I was going to do something to do with art or fashion. And I was in a studio art program in high school, and I fell in love, and you know, no matter where I've been in life, I always had some connection to the arts. And I went to the University of Rhode Island, and I got a bachelor's in textiles, merchandising, and design, and a bachelor's in Italian.
Oh, good
because
for you.
Italy is like the fashion capital of the world, and I love the culture, but yeah, I have a degree in textiles and design.
That's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about your collection.
Okay.
Some of your stuff, I mean, it all really stands out. You really incorporate a lot of color, you incorporate a lot of texture. Talk to us a little bit about your 2018 line.
It's as if sophistication and streetwear had a baby. You know, I like
awesome.
to pair a lot of luxe fabrics and rich textures. I like to make things I don't see out in everyday life. I'm drawn to a lot of bold colors. They're fun, they're confident, they demand attention without trying. They're really for a confident, fun person.
So grab one, actually stay here, and then grab one
stay
for us.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
stay here, because otherwise we won't see you.
Here.
Okay, so this is one piece, and then grab the other piece.
Yeah, this is a men's outfit, but I made these for a female as well. This could be a unisex bomber jacket.
Jeez.
It's Italian leather.
Beautiful.
And then, thank you. I lined everything. I pay really close attention to detail. My clothes have a lot of trim. You know, every lining, every zipper, everything needs to be perfect.
Show us the inside of the jacket. That might be a little bit easier to see. So yeah,
it's the Virgin Mary.
I love this.
Thank you.
I love that everything just like super stands out. I mean, just there's no way to not be noticed in this clothing line.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you wanted to go for?
I think my clothes are an expression of me. I have an exuberant personality, and I don't know. I view everything. I make what I like, and I view everything as if like every piece is its own composition, as if I were painting, and it has to be balanced, and you know, it's what I'm drawn to, really.
So you couldn't find it, so you made it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm constantly viewing the world through an artistic lens, thinking, how can I make this better? What do I like about this? What don't I like about this? And I just go for it.
I love it.
You
All right,
know?
what's another piece? So this could go either way.
This does come in this is made for a female as well.
Okay.
This is unisex. It could be unisex.
The jacket's unisex.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. What's another piece that you have to show us?
This is my Amy dress. This I actually made, not this exact dress, I made it in different fabrics and a different colorway. My inspiration for a show at URI was Alice in Wonderland. So I actually wanted to make the dress for myself. This is a different colorway completely and different fabric, but this is a style, it was very, very popular, and I will continue this throughout the seasons. Different materials, different colors. I handmade the zipper pull. Thank you. Yeah, like all the trim. I just pay a lot of attention to detail. I think it makes a big difference.
I think it does too. Just show the back too. So you are a Providence native, which I think is so neat to be able to stay here, to be able to be based out of here. What's it like for you to be able to show your work, and then we'll show a couple of the other pieces. What was it like for you to be able to show your work at Style Week? You were here this year, and then you showcased last year as well, right?
Yeah, it was a really big honor, and it meant a lot to me. My whole life, everyone's been like, well, if you want to design, you're going to have to move to New York or LA, and I didn't. I love it here. I absolutely love it here, and I don't want to leave. I learned a lot. I learned a lot showing at Style Week. I learned how to coordinate all the moving parts of a show and how to fit models. I met a lot of amazing people and made a lot of connections. I learned about music and choreography, and I gained a lot of self-esteem and confidence. The first time I was so nervous, and this time I was like, I can do this. And it's so rewarding at the end of the show, seeing pictures after or walking out for the finale walk and seeing all my clothes and the pieces come to life and people's reactions. When people like my stuff, it is such a good feeling. And it's like finishing a painting. It's an incredible feeling, and it was a really good experience. They do a great job and put on a great production.
It must be so rewarding to be able to put all this. I mean, it really is. It's your heart. It's your soul. It's everything that you want to be able to see that, to be able to have it showcased and have other people absorb it. I can't imagine what that's like for you to be able to see it, all the pieces come together. It must be such a rewarding experience. What happens after that? Because Style Week was not too long ago. You were very sick, so I hope you're feeling better.
I had the flu the first time in my life.
You were so sick. The poor thing.
It was awful.
So I hope you're feeling better.
I am. I'm all better.
So that all happened, and then what comes next for you? So you made connections. You were working with people. You showcased your products. Then what comes next for you?
Next is to sell. I did not have the first show. I was going back and forth on my logo, and I designed it myself, but I was going back and forth on my logo, and I didn't have my website up. So people loved it, but there wasn't a way really for them to view it right away or contact me. So now, since everything was all ready to go, my website, my Instagram, my website's amypagedeblasio.com, apdpvd.com will also redirect there, and my Instagram is at apdpvd. But I instantly, once the photographs go up and photographers tag my models or my pieces, they tag me in it. I've had so many inquiries and messages like, where can I get a belt? I want a model for you. When can I buy your clothes? It's a really good feeling. So in a few weeks, my clothes will be available to purchase on my website. There's also a link on the Instagram. This is the Autumn-Winter 2018 collection.
Here, we grab that and we'll show it.
Yeah, so now?
Yeah.
This will be available. Everything will be available.
Okay, so this is the autumn-winter, you said?
Yeah, this is my autumn-winter 2018 collection.
Okay.
I will have some pieces from my spring collection from September as well.
This will keep you warm, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, the black is wool, and I think when I make it for production, I'm gonna make it reversible. I just have to figure out what to do with the buttons. I did have pockets on this side. I took them off because I decided to do like all my top stitching even, I pay such close attention to detail.
Jeez, yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
So that's why you're seeing it's the autumn winter collection. That's why if you're wondering like why does she have this giant beautiful jacket, that's why. So that's why I wanted to showcase this piece. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think making that reversible would be stunning.
Yeah.
But but these buttons are just to die. And I like that they're anchors, so it's so Rhode Island, right?
Yep. Yep. And then I made belts.
So that's what you're talking about with people with
yeah,
belts.
this I had the model where this obviously can be worn with or without a belt, but it looked so cute with the belt on her waist.
Yeah, and your logo, I mean, it's so simple and it pops.
Yeah, that was what I was going for. Thank you. I didn't bring all the belts, but I made a bunch of these. They're really a big hit. I tried to put one on, but it didn't work, obviously. But yeah, so this is really eye-catching.
Yeah, this is
from the back.
This is stunning.
But if it's too much, someone can always wear it on the black side.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna have you
Thank
hang that back up because my arm is not that strong.
It's heavy.
After a day at the gym. Okay, so before we go, I want to have you show this one last piece, which is the sequences.
Yep.
Scrumptious. That is
So this is a tracksuit.
Okay, I'm gonna have you turn and talk that way.
Yep. So this is a jacquard. It's reversible. I fell in love with this fabric. I really wanted a Keystone fabric for my collection, and I fell in love with this. I also did a men's tux in this and a long gown as well. This can be dressed up with heels, dressed down. You know, you can just wear the top or just wear the pants. It looked so good on the runway with the sequins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, you could really make a statement wearing this.
Yeah.
So if people want to, like you said, your website's going to be up and running, and like you said, the next step is from Style Week is to sell, which is always good now that you put all this work into it. If people are interested in your products, how do you go about now manufacturing your pieces? Are you kind of making sort of like a one size fits all? Is it made to order? How does that whole process work for that next step?
I sew myself, so I make some of my own samples. And then some of them I have made at a company in Massachusetts, Assemble Lab. And so we establish a sample size. So most of these are like an extra small for a runway model, and then I'll grade up from there.
Okay.
So something like this, I would probably do extra small, medium, something like that. But like, for example, my jeans, I would probably size like 28, 29, 30.
Okay. I'm always curious about how that works and how you go about when you have very specific, sewn by you, how you go about then if someone's like, I need that, how do I work?
Well, all these fabrics, I source all my own fabric. Cool. So I make sure there's plenty that I can get. Or if not, I'll have it made. Yeah. I'll have the fabric made, but people will be able to get these pieces in their size. They will be graded and they will go into production locally, domestically.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations to you, Amy.
So much.
I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
All right, everyone, we're wrapping up here in the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Hopefully you enjoyed talking about some fashion, some arts, and some science and technology today. So we are wrapping things up here for the Lifestyle Edition. Kate Nagel kicks things off with all things news and politics here in just a few. I'm Molly O'Brien. Thanks so much for joining me.